Oh dear. So, welcome to the first edition of Throwback Theatre Thursday. I'm watching all of our videos in chronological order. Let's just see what happens. And this was shot at the North 6th. And as it's supposed to look like a big crowded show, and I remember that we did not have that many extras. And so they were kind of they were like, they had to shoot it like separately. They put everyone in like a stand in this square, now stand in this square, now stand in this square. So it looks like there's 100 people there instead of 10. I can't sing along. The words are, they're gone. I'd have to look them up. This is, back when I used to wear pants on stage. Yeah, there was that time. I don't know if you're, what point you're joining us, but for years I wore pants. Oh, dear. Okay, well, this is interesting because there's an acoustic guitar on stage, and that has never happened, except for this one video shoot. It's like we're fucking cake or something. The bathroom stall. Oh my god, I think that was Josh? I have to... Josh was our roommate at the time, and I think that was him pulling up his pants. Oh, that's him doing graffiti. Wow, Josh is featured prominently in this video. What's up, Josh? Back when we had bongos on stage. We got to bring the bongos back. I love those. Oh, yeah. I remember actually I liked this video director. I don't remember his name, but I had this experience where he came into this shop I was working at, and he was like, I know you. I directed your video. And that's actually not the only time that I've seen a video director later and not recognize them. I mean, you hang out with them for a day, and they have a camera in front of their face the whole time. But, okay, here we go. The horny horns. Back when they used to go. Yeah. This part's alright. This is actually one of the few times where we've stolen a bass line. We almost never steal. That's true. But we did steal this bass line, and it was a good bass line. And I would tell you what we ripped it off from, but you can put it in the comments, whoever knows. You can figure it out, and all you disco heads can figure it out. It's not that... It's a good song. As I remember at this point, so this is supposed to be like, it's taking over the blurred out, the things we can't say, and so it's just taking over, so now we can't say anything. That's the whole point behind this part. And at the time, it took a lot to get that kind of whatever computer technique he had to do for that. I remember it took him a really long time. So shout out to that director, whoever he is. So this is a video that we had almost nothing to do with. In fact, we hated this. We were like, why are you doing this? This was somebody at work put it together to kind of, I think the idea was to kind of promote the live show. So this is all from just clips of festivals that they put together. And I have to say, I feel bad because now I'm glad that this exists, actually. So whoever worked at Warp long ago and edited this together, good job, thank you. Sorry we were bitchy about it. This is actually also around the time when I was going back and forth between pants and shorts. It's Jerry. Shit. I'm wearing a Wouch shirt. That was definitely like, I used to wear this all the time back then. Those were our friends from New York. They had that company. Anyway, Shannon Funches she's in Light Asylum, and she came and sang the hook on this with us, and she hadn't played with us yet, and after we finished the record, we were like, why don't you come down to the show and like sing the song with us? And we didn't really think much of it. And she got on stage, and she was just amazing. This song's a jam. I like this much better than the last one. This record was a good record. I will say that. Loud Enough Now is what it is, but this record's a good record. I love this song. And the funny thing about this video too is that it's like, since it's a super cut of just all the best moments, see, okay, there I am singing this song, so they must have got some parts of it, but since it's a super cut, I can't play this one. Like, this is like insane. This has me doing crazy moves at every single fucking second. There's no way I can do this. The show is not this good. It was not this good back then. They just went slow-mo on a grind? Jeez. Oh, hell yeah. They should have done that part slow-mo. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't know this actually, but I actually always say that the Justin Vandervogen, the bass player at this time, you can just kind of barely see it, but he was honestly the best dancer who's ever been in the band. Well, he's better than me. This was a song we kind of just like, we had the basic groove and we just jammed on it in the studio and kind of put it together from those pieces. I remember we just like ran the groove and Jerry jammed to it. And I actually put the drum machine onto him. It's kind of like, mostly people put the drum machine on, the drummer onto the drum machine, but I put Jerry onto the drum machine. That's how nails Jerry was. Oh, geez. Well, it looks like that's it. And this Must Be the Moon. This was the most expensive video we ever made. This is when Warp thought we were going to be huge, and they were throwing all kinds of money into it. They got this house, was tons of things were shot here. They had all these models. That girl was in a Nas video. They had us all in 60s clothes to look like a Kenneth Anger kind of like seance kind of thing. And I gotta say, this was a fun video to make. This was fun. We were making out with models, and it was a wild, crazy time, you know? We're wearing very like New York 2000s things, because New York 2000s no one dressed like the 60s. And so we're not pulling off the 60s thing. Like, I'm wearing a pink shirt with a fur coat. Like, what is that? Over that. Anyways, let me call you back. Why? Because it's all beginning to sound like a rap. Hey-o. Yeah, I'm supposed to be leading a seance or something. Oh, yeah, here he comes. I always thought he looked better than me in this video. He did. I'm okay with that. Man, I'll tell you what though, the magic of editing, they really made a lot of crazy things happen with this. We shot a ton of stuff. This was all day. Yeah, there he is, Jerry tasting the sword. I remember there was a moment where he was like, okay, we need someone to taste the sword. And everyone was just like, Jerry. Jerry had to taste the sword. Yeah, the funny thing was, this is another time when I ran into the video director. I didn't know him. He said, I know you. I directed your video. And you guys hated it. And that was true. We did hate it because they sent us back this cut that was just like, it was ridiculous. It was just like tons of really, I don't know. It just wasn't, it would have betrayed our punk roots. It looked like the Jay-Z Big Pimpin' video. And I feel like we would have had a lot of friends mad at us. It was not. It was. So, I mean, we said we need another cut of this video. And I think this is much better. Maybe, I don't know. I need to see the other one. But come on, I mean, you know, song should sell itself. We don't gotta. Jerry in an outfit he would never wear. Although he loved music like that. He looks like someone in one of his favorite bands. He liked all the crowd stuff. I would wear a fur coat with no shirt. Definitely would. Part's too long on the album, but this is just perfect. I wish the album was the single edit. Yeah, well, this was a wild one for me. Thanks for watching. I guess we're all like frozen here now or something. I don't know what they're trying to do. Yeah, just back to a regular scheduled seance. Okay, bye. And that's another crazy video.